The unknown winner of this will play Haven. Winner of that will play Rivers. So a quartet of amazingly solid players, but you know, gotta be one at the left standing, of course, and seeing the reinvigorated Tio doing very well as of late versus the classic that is Mr. Unknown.
Yep. I haven't seen Unknown pop out to as much stuff as of lately, so it's cool seeing him back in action. It seems like
lazy.
he...
Because like it kills me because I love watching Brian play. He approaches Sheik in a very different way compared to other Sheiks we see in the region. But as you said, he doesn't show out as much, but every time he does, it is always so interesting to watch. And he gets like really good placements and very solid wins.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those players where you know bracket is serious if he's entering because he always is bound to perform well. But at the same time, Tio is another one of those guys who always performs very solid whenever he pops out. Took a bit of a break over the past couple of months, but is back in action as well. Mainly going with the Fox more than the Wolf, though, which has been interesting.
Yeah, I kind of dig it. Fox was his was always a character that Lewis wanted to play more, and Tio always kind of like would gravitate towards the Fox whenever whenever push came to shove.
Yes.
But to see him commit to the Fox a whole lot more, like the character is clearly very, very strong and very, very capable, does a lot more things than Wolf does in the current meta.
Yeah. No, Wolf definitely is a very good character, but I feel like Fox just supports Lemon T's playstyle very well. I feel like those tech chase reads that Lemon T is known for is especially applicable with Fox because of the Nair up smash stuff you can do with Fox. And so overall, I like both of the characters here, both very high-tier characters, both very high-tier New Jersey characters as well.
100%. We get to see a tech chase come in on the platform, reset to the second platform. Looks for an up air there, but Lewis only did a stand-up on the platform as opposed to a roll, which Unknown was reading.
A little bit too much dip on his chip, I would say.
A little bit. Tried to scoop a little bit too much.
Yeah, I will say, though, you do have a pretty decent amount of kill options as Sheik in this matchup, though. You do have that exploding up B that will certainly get a KO, as well as a side B, and obviously back air and up air are kind of the go-tos, as well as bouncing fish.
All right, just doing it raw there, Casey. Like, just calling out Tio wanting to be a little bit more horizontal. Fox generally is known for a lot of his more cardinal type of movement.
Yes.
Not so much of a diagonal type of character. Wants to fast fall up and down with his incredible full hop height, and then left to right, of course. He's one of the fastest runners in the game. But
yeah, he's going X or Y, basically.
Yeah, 100%.
Straight vertical or just straight forward.
So you can kind of force pathways, especially for a character as flexible as Sheik. You can force pathways for Tio to approach and try to punish him by after creating those roadways. Make him run straight into the tunnel.
Exactly. That being said, though, Tio doing a very good job of keeping the neutral in his favor, really holding down center stage and getting a lot of presence, a lot of mileage off of that classic Fox neutral air that is just so spammable.
Oh, tried for the drag down up air into up tilt, but not in these percentages, not against Fox. He's too much of a fast faller to do like the typical 60 to 70% combos. At this percent, you're probably doing your 40% combos on most of the other the rest of the cast.
Yeah, it's an interesting matchup for sure because this is a matchup where Sheik has a much easier time killing than compared to other characters, but you also aren't able to do certain combos at certain percents because of the fast falling speed that Fox has. But Unknown seems relatively unfazed and has Tio at a pretty high percentage, and he is just surviving with 147 on him right now.
Back throw, looks for the back air, just didn't really commit to the read that it looked like Unknown had. Up smash out of shield, getting the sour spot thanks to the sideways, thanks to the positioning. Another sour spot of the back air, the needles to catch the illusion. One more hit is needed, but we're not going to find it yet. We reset all the same, back to this same ledge situation, yet Unknown misses yet another back air. like the kill opportunities are there for both sides, but whether it be between like Tio not pulling the trigger on a couple like nair or down air up smash windows, or Unknown missing a couple edge guards, both players are just squirming their way out of very dangerous situations.
Exactly, but the defensive counterplay has been very strong from Tio. The recoveries have been nice, mixing up just the slightest bit with just the slightest of different angles, causing him to survive at 167. This is kind of where we get the big flaws of Sheik that people like to... Oh, never mind.
You know what? It is.
Hey, why more Fox players do that?
Yeah, like, just be a homie. I'm at 150. That you're out of health. It's official. So,
ran out of stamina.
Yeah. Oh, we're going back.
It's full stamina mode right here, but... I mean, as we're approaching 2 minutes left in the game, I mean, it's been a real war of attrition, but Tio does have him at a high percentage and has him within that range of Nair up smash, so you gotta be careful if you are Unknown.
Some sour Nair setups. Like, you can see the gears turning when it comes to how Unknown wants to orient the offense. A lot of platform extensions are on the mind, especially with the movement that you can see with like B reverses off the platforms. But Tio, excuse me, is just fully focused on trying to land exactly a back air, like, and have this basically 50-50 going on between, is it going to be landing back air or rising up air that he plays in between. Almost gets the second hit, but a trade after the first hit of up air is going to let Unknown survive yet longer. Ooh. Finds the back air, no jump.
No jump. Oh, wow. What just happened? Some real shenanigans going on at the end of that game 1, and Tio somehow comes out of it alive.
Misinput. Has to have been a misinput.
Has to have been.
Has to have been a misinput. And Brian, Unknown is visually animated about that one.
Yeah, he has some thoughts about that. I can tell you that much. But yeah, getting a little replay of this right here. I mean, probably wanted to up B and ended up side B'ing. I mean, it definitely would have killed Lemon Tea, or Tio, but at the same time, he just died.
Yeah.
But they're running it back to PS2. The classic, you know, just want to make the in-game adaptations and don't want any stage counterplay to get into the way of that.
Yeah, and like the read was correct. Like, Unknown had the game. Like,
yeah.
If you do vanish there, you win. But you know, you've got to move on to game 2, have a short memory of the mistakes, but keep the information that got you there in the first place. And,
exactly.
You know, big part of that information was acknowledging that Tio has been big on using that double jump in neutral a lot of the times, mixing up between those rising up airs, as I was mentioning a little earlier, as a big means of call out. You know that Tio is clearly very jump happy, and you can use that as a window of opportunity just as much as a window of danger.
Exactly.
As well as these parries.
Ooh.
Nice follow through.
Yeah. No, this is a best of 5 set, and it's been a best of 5 set for this entire tournament, so you have plenty of room to adapt, and Unknown is most certainly used to these kinds of situations, so I have the utmost faith that he's going to be able to follow up. But for the time being, Tio is absolutely rolling with a big up smash tech chase right there.
Yeah, that was absolutely needed. Like, you just need a little bit of faith in your tech chasing at a window like this. Tio kind of never really hit any of those like Nair tech chases or any sort of up smash follow through in game number 1. So game number 2, being able to get that right off the bat, it puts it on the table. It's like, I have a beat on your daily tech options. Yep. So now you've got to start mixing it up, and the game can begin.
Yeah, and now Tio's starting to build a bit of extra credit. Let's see if Unknown can, you know, make up and cut the losses, or if Tio is going to continue to build up this extra credit and maybe get another stock on the board.
Down air at a hit stun, and at 169, needed that back air. Saw the illusion coming and finds it to close out the stock. 79% is not too bad, especially if you're able to get some big damage here. No dice, though.
Yep, nothing much coming from that edge guarding. That's been, I think, the main story so far, is that Tio has been successfully able to escape these edge guarding situations, for the most part at least, and that has resulted in him getting the good stage control that Fox is known for getting and having a bit of a lead here. And
forward air.
Yeah. Bit of an unfortunate sequence right there. No tech, leading to a bit of an early KO, and Tio has a huge lead.
It's killing me, man. Like,
oh my goodness.
Had the read just a little bit off the mark.
Yeah.
Doesn't commit to the nair, follow
on,
through
though,
there, but the jab block is going to reset for more. Looks for damage, tries for the back air, hits the tech this time to at very least survive, despite the back air not trading with the Fire Fox.
Yeah, Firefox does a lot of damage, though, I will say.
much
You
damage.
don't really want to get... It's not ideal getting hit by it because you're taking, like, a bunch of damage for that.
Yeah, it would have been worth it if the stock trade ended up following through, but no dice here. The dash attack on that roll away is going to catch Unknown yet again. Getting his neutral get up caught too. Tio, right? A couple times in a row. Not the third time, however. Yet we're still not going to result in the stock. That is the, as you were mentioning earlier, that big dividend between these two characters. They augment their neutral in very similar ways. Slight differences and very similar archetypes of characters, but the way that Fox is able to close out stocks with a potential stray hit compared to Sheik is
right
just
there.
Like a stray nair set you up into a guess for game situation, and Tio had the read.
Yeah, and Tio is better than almost anybody in this building at getting those tech chases, and he is off to a dominant 2-0 start. Continuing with his nice little mini losers run here after getting the 3-0 on R Hungry. Sort of avenging me after R Hungry eliminated me game 5. And now he's here in loser semis going crazy against Unknown. Let's see if Unknown can make the comeback, though.
Certainly capable of it. Like we've seen the shell of a correct gameplay. I mean, he's in top 4 for a reason. You know, yada yada yada, all those like commentaries. But the game plan is there for how to play against Fox. It's just a matter of shoring up the little things, whether they be misinputs or miscalculations.
Yeah.
Those edge guards that were there for Unknown that he dropped need to be there this time.
Yeah.
And we're off to a pretty good start here.
It does kind of feel like Unknown is still trying to get used to the fast falling, the extreme fast falling that Tio kind of has with Fox. I mean, if you look at the players that he's beat, like for example, in Losers quarterfinals when he beat Biddy, I mean, Young Link, not nearly as fast of a faller as, oh wow, great down there right there.
That's a
my
big one.
goodness, yeah.
Yeah, calling out the jump from ledge on both sides, able to do it earlier and find that huge down air. And that's now this is a stock lead. All the time in the world in order to get familiar with how Tio has been orienting his disadvantage, because now you know that Tio has to be the one to engage you instead of you always forcing to reveal your hand first. Any information at this point is good information. Meanwhile, Tio, you're trying just to succeed based off of the skills that you had already established in the set. So that way you're not overreaching too soon. Because Sheik can be a hard character to hit. Wow. Okay.
Big up smash right there in Unknown. After being down 2-0 is off to an absolutely massive lead. Still isn't even in the triple digits of his first stock. This is definitely the type of game you want if you're rooting for Unknown. I mean, if there's any chance for a reverse 3-0, it's got to start with a dominant game 3 right here, and Unknown is certainly putting it on right now.
Yeah, this is a momentum game for sure. All that stuff I was talking from Tio's perspective of like, all right, maybe you try and like keep consistent with what you've been conditioning so far. All that's got to go out the window.
Yeah.
Now it's the time to really start mixing up your game plan. And some of the empty movement has been nice, but Unknown not falling for it, understanding just what he is risking at 115% against Fox. You will take the grab every day of the week. Trying to flash shoot for a parry, though. A greedy parry, but I understand going for it, not trying to let Tio get too comfortable with all of these backers.
For sure, and nevertheless, Unknown still has an absolutely massive lead, has him in a dire stage positioning, and the combos and pressure continues from Unknown. I feel like responding accordingly to Tio's aerial movement, and I mean, this game is just continuing to look very well for Unknown.
Down throw and follow up, down throw and a single laser, you know, optimize damage, looking for some nair follows, but the dive kick again, these down airs.
Yeah, mixing things up here, and he hasn't had a high percentage, but Tio with Center Stage now is going to get the dash attack off and look for a little bit more here on the stage, but bit of a reversal there, and now you have another Center Stage position and a parry into down smash. Unknown getting the game on the board was a pretty dominant game right there overall.
Yeah. Very much a statement game. The second stock being a huge one, being able to get a drag down into up smash conversion.
Yeah.
Really cements that Tio has two things to fear. Like those platform combos are legit. They are on the table and they're very much ready to turn some heads. And then of course the edge guards are always something you fear going into any matchup as a Fox player.
Exactly.
Right. Game number 4 now here, though, Casey, and we're starting off with Tio finding the first hit and even the second, but no dice on terms of a truly juicy combo starter. That one goes to Unknown.
Yeah, Unknown gonna get a solid little 40%, you know, pretty good damage off. I mean, every percentage matters when you're playing Sheik. And, I mean, getting this damage off is very nice. And that being said, though, Tio has a bit of stage control here, pressuring Unknown on the ledge. See what happens here.
I wonder if Unknown's really fishing for parries, like on things like Fox and Air, like just kind of standing there, like anticipating the follow-up hitbox. You know that Fox is going to try and do something like a full hop rising aerial into a landing Nair or Dare.
Yeah, I mean, Fox's moves are incredibly safe, especially when spaced well. So you kind of have to parry to an extent. And I mean, he's also trying everything to get these edge guards off, but I feel like neither player is getting huge edge guards on each other. But you see that back air right there, leading to something nice. I mean, let's see if he can continue. Oh, drops a shield.
It's just a little late. Maybe, wonder what he was anticipating, not trying to visually trust his eyes and just going for, like, oh, he's going to drop shield F tilt or something. But either way, the mistake does not punish him for long, as a missed tech instantly met with an up smash. Going to do what Tio needs it to even up this game.
Yeah, it is.
Ooh, the straight hit game.
Definitely a lot more even here, but as Unknown gets these combos off, he's sort of, again, adapting to that Fox in the fall speed. Tio, though, gonna get a jab off and try and get some controls as all the parries are flying everywhere.
I wanted it for him. I truly did. Like, getting double parry on Fox Laser into another, like,
some classic clip farming right here. But to no avail, because Smash Ultimate hates clips.
Apparently. The fall off after the first hit of the forward smash, like, gonna ruin the parry based aggression. And here we go on the part of Tio. It's like, all right, you're parry happy. I'm gonna mix in these down airs now and make sure that you're holding shield when I want you to hold shield.
Yeah, surely there's a compilation out there of like almost clips
that happen. Those would be so funny.
Really funny. I think I've seen like 1 or 2 of them before, but yeah, no, it's always great seeing those. But nevertheless, we have a very even game. I mean, 112, and yeah, no jump. Gonna take that trade and get the KO. Finally getting some more edge guards on the table here.
Yeah, big pickup there on the side of Unknown, and you'll take that Nair. You'll take any amount of stuff that does not close out the stock against you. Couple stray hits, slowly starting to weave Tio into more comboable percentage.
Oh,
nice.
Caught lacking on the ledge a little bit and just gonna respond with that fast and strong down smash. We got a last stock situation here for this game 4. Oh my goodness.
One more?
Oh, it doesn't quite get it. I think he was looking for some crazy edge guards, but is at least able to get 30% off in that sequence.
And even still, like, you're always threatening it. It's like, force that jump out early, because now, next time Tio expects needles and jumps early, Unknown will be in a position to punish that. That's assuming he can close out this game, though, as we are on tournament life for Unknown here. If he's not able to close out this game and bring it to a game number 5, then it will all be for naught. Any amount of conditioning,
oh my goodness, what parry.
Huge parry.
And that's going to lead to some solid percentage. Not going to get the 2-frame, though. Oh, but does it get the tech chase? It's just a little bit off of the timing. It is starting to get preposterous here. It is starting to get close. We are holding on to our seats right now, and it is as close as can be. And of course, the fakest kill screen in the game comes through once again.
Fox back there, not going to do it. Oh, reading neutral tech and ends up getting away with the tech roll away. The run off the platform. Tio kind of scrambling a little bit with the roll onto stage, hunting for this final stock. We're starting to see the short hop up airs come out yet again.
No up air. Oh, he's waiting so much.
Oh, the trade was so weird. I'm not even sure what he traded with. Dash attack comes in.
The weak dash attack as well. That is so much spaghetti going on in this sequence. You can tell they understand the stakes of this moment, and yeah, you can see the nerves flying high on all sides.
Nice patience on the part
I
of
mean, look
Unknown.
at what's going on right here.
Tio wants the jump so bad, but we're playing so grounded as Unknown, not risking his life until he knows he's in advantage.
Oh, this is about as close as it can get. Can Unknown take it to game 5, or is Tio gonna close it and go down to losers finals?
Unknown has not landed a 2-frame at all this set. Meanwhile, Tio is...
What is Tio doing?
So Fox Illusion kills now at these percentages.
Oh, it does?
Yeah. None of the Fox's throws do, but Fox Illusion does close out the stock, so he was reading roll into the stage. We're still holding steady here.
Oh, there it is! Oh my god. The goofiest kill screen I've ever seen. Tio gonna move on in the game 4 thriller, the losers finals.
Goober, absolute goober, but you know what?
Goober behavior for sure.
Fox McCloud needs this stock now, and Fox Illusion's a way to do it. It covers it covers half the stage, and if your opponent isn't shielding, that's just the stock.
Yeah, it's certainly one of the ways you can finish a game.
Definitely not the ideal way, but it's a way.
We take those though. Tio gonna prevent a potential reverse sweep and take that set game 4. Shout out to Unknown though, placing his seed, getting a solid 4th place here at Warped. Man, an unfortunate end to that game 1 as we saw right there, but I mean Tio is kind of just really able to get off and running and getting these consistent tech chases and getting the stage control that he wants. It was a good set, man.
Yeah, it was very, very solid. A very fun, despite the unfortunate ending to some of the stocks in the first 2 games, both of those 2 players were playing really fast, very much centered around the war of information. What can you reveal? What you want to hold on to until later in the set. All the back and forth. Unknown having to reveal a lot of his hand in game number 3 in order just to survive in the set, kind of back against the wall.
Yeah, he was looking for these hard jump reads and
for sure
was putting on so much pressure in that game 3, and it ended up making for a decisive victory in game 3. But when game 4 came around, Tio had the adaptations ready as well, and he himself was able to secure that final game. And right there, catching him lacking, and
that was was a pretty big down smash actually.
Yeah. And that last stock sequence was probably 2 minutes long or something.
Yeah, both of them at 120 plus, only finding stray hits, and finally, I understand going for the spot dodge there, because spot dodge in that instance, if it works, if he does roll behind grab or roll behind into dash attack,
it's over.
You get a dash attack of your own.
Yeah,
or if he does grab, then you get a down smash and it's super over. But it's just that extra layer. It's you go one step beyond. He's gonna spot dodge, thinking I'm gonna roll behind and grab here, or roll behind and do something immediate. Here's the delay timing, and sure, it's Fox Illusion.
Yeah, we got Fox Illusion killing and closing out a set in the great 2024.
Now, do we see? No, we don't.